Dear students, in previous numericals, we have gone through a question in which we have discussed about the motion of a ball under gravity. Now here it is the same question. In previous question, we have talked about the ball is moving upward. Now here a different question which is based on the motion under gravity. So a man drops a ball downside from the top of a tower of height 200 meter. At the same time, another ball is thrown upward with a velocity of 40 meter per second from the surface of the tower. Then the balls will meet at which height from the surface of the tower? Now, this is the question in which two balls are thrown in a different direction. One is from the top. So if we go through this, if we assume this is a tower and from top of tower a ball is thrown and a ball is thrown from the surface of the tower and the height of the tower which is given to us, so we are assuming a height h of the tower. So general solution which we can measure here, it is h1 we can take height. At this height the balls are meeting, that we can assume that, and this height is h2. Okay, now the total height that we can take, h is equal to h1 plus h2. Now if we see here the ball which is dropped from, so its initial velocity will be 0. Okay, now the ball is thrown upward, so it is having some velocity and which is given to us. A ball, say it is a ball and it is a B ball. The B ball is thrown. So if we go through the second equation of motion, what we will have, it is h1 ut plus half gt square. When the ball is coming down, g is going to increase. That's why we can take the value of g as a plus, positive value. Now here initial velocity is 0. So this expression will come to this relation. h1 will be equal to 1 upon 2 gt square. Now the ball which is thrown upward, it is having some velocity u and it is given to us, that is 40 meter per second. Now we will take the expression for h2, this it is going upward, it is ut plus, now it is going upward, so the value of g is going to decrease, so it is minus 1 upon 2 gt square. We have taken the value of g as a negative one because it is going upward and the g is acting downward. Now we have got these two relations. Now h is given to us. If we go through the relation h is equal to h1 plus h2, so by substituting these two relations, 1 upon 2 gt square plus ut minus 1 upon 2 gt square. So here we are having this half gt square and half gt square will be cancelled. So h will be given by ut, and instead of writing this h1 plus h2 which is equal to ut. So once you know both the values, it will determine the time. First we will take the time from this. So h is given to us, that is 200, u which is given to us, that is 40 meter per second into time t. So t which is having this, t is equal to what we are having, 200 upon 40, it will give 5 seconds. Now once we have got the time 5 seconds, we can substitute in this relation h1 which is equal to 1 upon 2 into 9.8 into t square, that is your 5 square. So it is 4.9 into 25 h1 So it is 25. It is 122.5 meter. H1. H1 which we have got 122.5 and H2 we can determine by just subtracting 200 minus 122.5. So we will have the relation 0.5, it is 77.5 meter per second. Sorry, 77.5 meter. H2 will be 77.5. Okay. So once we have got this, we can have this here. It is 77.5 meter to 122.5. It is coming from this. It will attain a height of this from the top. H1 will be 122.5, but C will be, if you subtract it 200 minus 122.5, will have 77.5 meter. So this will be the correct answer, D. Sorry, C, not D. C. We have calculated it for this height. Once we have got this, because both are meeting at the same, both are it is dropped from top and it is thrown from the surface of the tower at the same time. So they will meet at a time which is given to us, that is we have got this 5 seconds. So we will have this 77.5 meter will be the final answer, the ball which is going up. So by analyzing in this manner, we can solve the numericals.